Merry Christmas, everybody. It's finally here.
Tyler's celebrating Christmas for the first time.
Christmas. Oh my God.
34 years later. Still.
It's been a long while. Well, of course, one of the typical traditions, and I'm sure you've already hopefully gotten this taken care of in your household, is decorating the Christmas tree, which, of course, was a challenge to find a little tabletop tree that wasn't going to break the bank.
And had lights on it.
That kind of helped. That was a bonus. I was going to do lights. I had, all these little stringy lights to hang on it, but this is for our decoration. But we got a bunch of ornaments, and we're going to go ahead and show you how we decorate our Christmas tree. And I'm very lucky that Oliver has not done a full-on assault in the middle of the night on this thing, because everyone said he's going to attack it.
What, cats like attacking trees?
Apparently, yeah, they'll just take down a tree, ornaments hanging. It looks like a toy kind of thing.
Huh. I don't know.
Danglies, little
It's been
strings.
years since I've had a cat, so I don't know.
And when I undo or tie my shoelaces, he's just fascinated. He's just sitting there waiting for it. So,
life as a cat's got to be fucking cool and boring at the same time.
Right? It's perfect.
Just saying. I don't know.
Well,
were you growing up? Were you like traditionally your family would put up a tree and stuff like that?
every year.
When was
They still do.
when? Well, I'd hope so. What is the earliest that y'all would put up a tree?
Oh, like during the month?
Yeah, or just like whenever, was it like?
We're not those, day after Thanksgiving people.
Oh, okay.
Immediately it's Christmas. They are like let's give it a rest in between like holidays here.
Okay.
And I can understand, not relate, but I can understand because they host pretty much all of those. So that gets a bit exhausting, having everybody over. And I mean, not that they don't love it, but
right.
In the same breath, I can understand how that could be. After a while, you're like, all right, that's enough holidays. I'm ready for this to be over.
I kind of get a sense that, like, especially this year, like, from like talking to people, not trying to get too political, but a lot of people feel like, with everything going on in the world and everything, like, this is the last Christmas, and it's weird that we're just accepting that, like, that's a reality of. Yeah, this could be the last Christmas, so let's all go nuts. And
Wham!
I'm seeing a lot of people like with decorations like out in their house, like their front yard, their house, like above and beyond. Like every cubic inch is filled with something, and I'm like, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of sad. Like I appreciate it, like the work and everything, but I'm like, man, like just the acceptance. We're just like, hey, this could be the last one, so fuck it. Like I don't know, it's just weird.
Last year had a similar feel as well to it, as I recall.
Yeah, but it seems like more like everyday people that aren't like, fucking at Trump rallies. Just everyday people, that just their normal job and go home, whatever. They all get a sense like something fucking crazy is gonna happen.
The world is fucked.
Which is weird because I'm one of the few, as Debbie Downer as I am, I actually am like, man, 2024, dude, I think is gonna be a great fucking year for me. Look, that's me being selfish, but I feel like I'm gonna have a great fucking year.
I like that outlook. It's a good mindset. Well, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and christen this bad boy, if you don't mind.
Yeah, you go do it, man. Add your little fucking Tyler flair to it. I can't wait to see what's Christmassy for you.
We're going to start with my favorite animal.
Decorating with an atheist. Oh, a penguin.
It's a penguin.
Look at that.
Yeah, a penguin. It's a Christmas penguin. I gotta have a penguin on the tree. Yeah. That's just me.
That's your spirit animal.
That's just me.
And one of his sled rails already fell off.
That's definitely my ornament. Sure.
I hope that it was made in fucking China because they're great quality shows right there, right then and there. Oh my God, you already ripped the other one off.
If y'all have never seen a show called Pingu, it's a little claymation animation show. Those little episodes are maybe like 10 minutes long. If there are words being spoken, it's definitely not in English. It's some Scandinavian jargon, or it might just be gibberish, but take a few and then watch that. You'll thank me later.
What are we taking? What do you mean take a few?
Whatever you want.
Oh. Okay.
Dealer's choice.
Okay.
What do you got, man?
All right. Well, listen, I'm a big Star Wars fan. So I mean, the classic having to put a stormtrooper up on the. Look, I love Star Wars, and to me, it's more of a Christmas movie than Die Hard. But just saying.
It is what
But
it is, brother.
love Star Wars, man. I collect. I do collect.
Red and green lightsabers. There was a bit of a Christmas
I'm
theme
not
whenever
into.
Luke and Darth would face off
Yeah.
and return.
I'm not into the lightsaber thing, like collecting them or like I don't know. I'm just like, I like collecting like the fucking Funko Pops and all that shit. I like collecting that, but I've stopped a little bit, collecting and shit. But Star Wars just makes sense.
There you go. Speaking of Star Wars little characters, I know it was a popular meme that was floating around, and it probably is coming back around this year. I haven't seen it yet this season, which is odd, but it was that picture someone's mom had a whole nativity scene with all the figurines, and somebody put a little Yoda toy that was about a similar height as the rest of the figurines, and just put them in there, and the caption said, Mom still hasn't noticed, and it was Christmas Eve. Well, when I was a kid, I had a Star Wars themed birthday cake. Star Wars themed birthday, the whole thing.
Nice.
And of course, you get all the little figurines on the cake.
Here's the trauma, guys. This is why, from this moment on, when he's about to say he has stopped liking Star Wars ever since.
No.
Here it comes.
No.
The trauma.
No. Well, my mom saves a lot of things and saved all the little cake toppers, and I did every now and then would play with them as toys, and even though they had a little stand that they were fused into,
right.
I would like pretend it was like a little hoverboard sometimes because they were in the future. Even though it was
so sad.
Long time ago.
You're playing with fucking cake toppers. Jesus.
I had everything. It was when I got bored of all the GI Joes and all this stuff. It's played with a million times.
Either your imagination was so great that you were like, "Oh, I can make something out of this. I can play with this cake topper," or it was just so depressing that all you're left with is just cake toppers to play with.
It was the first one. But my brother Matt decided to basically recreate that meme. As they say, life imitates art. And he sent me a picture of, there was a Yoda cake topper piece who was just sitting there with his hands folded in like that and was sitting right in front of the little manger of my mom's nativity scene.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my goodness. And then when I went over on Christmas Eve and in the dining room, the nativity scene is set up on a dresser right next to the table, and I just sort of glanced over at it. Sure enough, it was still sitting there. So I'm sure she discovered it when she was putting it away and wasn't too thrilled, or maybe got a kick out of it.
I got to tell you, this is a hot take right here. I'm over Baby Yoda. Like, I'm over it.
Yeah.
To be honest. He was cute when he first came out. I'm fucking over it, dude. Like, the merch, the fucking apparel, just everything is just Baby Yoda this, Baby Yoda that. I gotta say, I gotta start looking at you people because you're this fascinated with a fucking baby. I don't know. Just saying.
Alien baby,
it's raising some fucking flags. That's all I'm saying. Like, if they had a fucking baby Darth Vader and I'm just fucking going crazy over it, that doesn't make sense. Mm. But I'm just saying, I'm just kind of over it. It's just so, everyone's so attached to it. It just makes me go, ugh.
Well, then let's get back to the reason for the season.
Jesus.
I know you mentioned.
Jesus.
Yep, we're decorating a tree with an atheist over here. I have a special ornament to make sure that we don't forget that it's really not Santa who's watching.
Yes, it's Jesus. It's Jesus.
I saw that.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go.
I saw that. And we're going to put Jesus on the tree.
Did you ever, growing up, was there ever a thing with your mom or dad or whatever,
Jesus,
decorate the tree?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
With Mom.
Okay.
Dad was, we're going to go pick up the tree.
So it went old school.
Oh, yeah, we're going to go pick
okay.
up the tree, and we're going to go we're going to put it on the roof of the car, and you're going to help me bring it in and set it up.
Do they do that shit here in Florida still?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
I believe so.
That was
they
up
get,
in
like,
Canada,
North Carolina
right?
trees shipped down.
Oh, okay.
I think is how they do it, or South Carolina trees. But yeah, we would do that, and my mother, like I said, saves everything, has ornaments that, like, my sister and I made in preschool. or when we were, in first grade.
Oh, she never just put it back
Yeah.
up. Like we're just gonna keep it in a bin. I'd be reusing it.
Well, yeah, we reused the
Oh, okay,
ornaments,
okay.
not the tree.
Oh, well, I
What were you
obviously
getting
not
at
the
then?
ornaments. I
Yeah.
thought, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
like I said, she saves everything.
okay.
So, like I said, she would have ornaments that, my sister and I made at school when we were children, and that's still there.
Yeah.
All of it is still there.
Mm.
So throughout the years, obviously, there's just more and more and more and more to the point where between that and the tinsel, you're not quite sure what the hell is underneath all that. Like, why even bother getting a real tree? Just get something shaped like a tree and cover it in all your crap. But she wants what she wants, and she deserves it.
Plus, it's got the little smell too, right?
That definitely is a bonus.
Yeah, it's a Christmas feel to it. But I gotta
Then
tell
we
you,
got years to bitch when we got to clean up all the pine needles after we haul it out.
oh, it's even worse if you have carpet
Don't
and
get
you
a
get
damn tree then.
right. Yeah.
Sorry.
Hey, it's always fun to decorate, but then to take it all down, it's like a pain in the fucking ass.
Sure it is.
Well, listen, I have to support. Everyone's talking about LGBT this, trans that, but listen, you know what? There is a lack of support for the handicap, and I gotta tell you, I'm big time
I do need a lot
supporters
of
of the
support.
handicap. So I got a little ornament of a rat and a little wheelchair for my support. Like I said, I'm big handicap, especially the wheelchair people. So yeah, shout out to y'all. Yeah, I want to see more handicapped people in Women of the Year magazines. That's
I'm
just where I
thinking I'm
want to
just
see.
gonna go. I saw a bit on Seinfeld, and now it's kind of convinced me of that. Where like they were discussing people that wear glasses for fashion. They're not like actual lenses.
Yeah.
And George was freaking out about like, oh, we're just using someone's disability as a fashion statement. Next thing you know, I'll just be getting a wheelchair just to get around. And I had
Yeah.
a moment where I thought to myself, that's actually a really good idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why not?
Let me hit you in the leg with like a pipe
No,
or
you
something,
don't have to do that. Just give me a quilt.
and then you can go in the handicap parking lot and fucking limp out and be like, oh man, look, that guy's fucking disabled. I get it, dude. I get it.
Well, Christmas isn't complete without candy, is it not?
I'm more of like a Christmas time chocolate person, but I guess candy for some.
Okay.
Well,
I've got a few interesting flavored
oh boy.
gummy
I
ornaments.
feel like I'm at a Bill Cosby fucking sleepover.
We have Kraft mac and cheese. 'Tis the season. The cheese on. We got Clausen pickle ornament. These are all gummies too on the inside. The one I'm really looking forward to.
Are these edibles?
The bagel bites.
Are they
Well, I
like
can't even see
are
the
they like
thing.
spiced gummies?
I have no idea.
I hope
But
so.
before we hang it, let's find out.
Oh, we're gonna eat some here
Why not?
live on recording. Oh shit, dude.
Oh, dude!
What?
Look at little pizza bagels.
Oh
They
my-
are.
Oh boy.
Mac
This
and
is-
cheese. 'Tis the cheese.
Oh
on
my god,
this.
this looks like fucking worms, bro. Look at this shit, bro. What?
Ooh, which one first? Pickle, mac and cheese, or pizza?
Oh fuck! I think I broke your ornament. I don't. I guess we'll do the mac and cheese. I broke your ornament trying to open the box. It's not gonna hang on the thing, so I'm just gonna like set it like right there. So watch
Interesting smell.
watch this be better than fucking regular mac and cheese.
It smells like a fruit snack, though.
Yeah, it does. Oh. Wow, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's thick as fuck. Jesus, man. I gotta tell you, my God. Now I know what fucking Riley Reid goes through. Wow. It tastes nothing.
That doesn't taste like mac and cheese at all.
It tastes nothing.
What the fuck is that?
Now it actually looks better than a Kraft mac and cheese. It's got little ridges on it. You're not getting that shit.
Yeah, the detail that went into that. A for effort. All right, let's try this bagel bite one.
Okay.
I thought it was going to be flavored like the damn. Oh my goodness. The
Very
cheese
disappointing.
And the pepperonis come off.
Attention to detail here. Look at this.
Look at that. Yeah, you got this is the bagel, right? And here's the cheese and the pepperoni.
I'm gonna say this is gonna taste absolutely nothing. Yeah, really disappointing. It tastes absolutely nothing. Are
It just
gummies?
tastes like fruit.
Are gummies supposed to taste like shit? Like, or am I just going insane? I thought gummies were supposed to taste shit. I don't know.
It's mostly malt syrup
Yeah, there's no THC in this, so I'm just
and gelatin and sugar.
yeah, a bunch of bullshit. That's really what
If
it
this
is.
pickle one doesn't taste like a damn pickle,
You're gonna go and take your. Oh, dude, that's what you need to do. Go back to the counter and be like, it tastes nothing like advertised.
like I know, and maybe some of you do it in your household. For a lot of people, I don't know when it started or why it's a thing, but the pickle ornament, people, whoa, this one's like a coffin.
Yo, do you get? Speak of the pickle shit. Do you get like the elf on the shelf shit? Like, do you get that?
Oh, I get it.
Oh, you get it? Because I don't
It's
get
like
it.
it's like a subtle threat to the kid that someone's watching, kind of thing.
Oh, I thought it was like a fucking find the.
Jesus is watching.
I thought it was.
Remember?
I thought it was like the you find the elf and you get a prize sort of shit, scavenger hunt.
You keep moving the elf in the middle of the night while the kids are. Well, hopefully your kids aren't watching this. You keep moving the elf in the middle of the night while your kids are asleep, and when they wake up the next day, it's in a different place. So you sit there and you go, ooh, it's
So I'm gonna-
going
so
somewhere else.
I'm
Like it's alive in the house. I would be terrified if I was a kid. If there's a little doll fucking running around the damn house.
So you're mind fucking your kids on thinking that the elf is moving around, and not only that, then you have to sacrifice sleep and move the fucking elf around because we're playing fucking reindeer games. That's what we're doing. Okay.
Same thing being the tooth fairy. Same
That's
thing
cool.
being
Wow.
Santa. Same thing going to church on Sunday.
Oh my god.
It's on your head,
Oh.
kids.
Oh my god. Yeah, I definitely taste the pickle here. No, not really. No.
Well, we got a pickle ornament.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Sucks.
Well, speaking of food, I like to do an Italian theme Christmas dinner. So I got a little stack of meatballs here. Shout out to my Italianos out there. There's no, we're not really represented well. We had the Sopranos, in the mid 2000s, but that was pretty much it. The Jersey Shore too. But then, society gave up on us, and we're kind of like the fucking outcasts. But whatever, it's okay, no big deal. No big deal.
Everybody thinks I'm Italian with this mustache.
Not at all.
This dude at work, every time
No.
he sees me, he goes, "Tutto bene," and I'm just like, yeah.
Nope.
Don Vittori, spaghetti.
Nope. No one really thinks. Maybe one person, but that's about, no.
Okay.
Definitely screams Canadian when I look at you. Just screams it.
This one's special to me, and you'll get it after a minute.
Inspector Gadget.
No.
Oh, damn.
It is Jeff Bridges as the dude
Yes.
from The Big Lebowski.
Yes.
I don't know if we can see that there.
Yeah.
Stand him up.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I think I'm going to keep
He's
snacking
even-
on these fucking gummies, dude, to be
He's
honest.
even got the half and half in his hands.
I wish that these fucking...
He's ready to make a White Russian.
Such a good movie, too.
It really is.
So underrated.
You see what happens, Larry?
Again, I'm a big foodie. And, got to represent, all the people that crossed our border this year. I really appreciate the sacrifices that you made, especially keep your nice Nike apparel clean and looking fresh as fuck when you cross this border. So I pretty much got your delicacy, a nice little taco here. Represent all my migrant people who, crossed this great country line. So I appreciate you. I see you, Mexico. And I'm looking forward to more of you coming in 2024. So, yeah.
I think Texas just sent a bunch of them to Chicago on a plane.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Send them more down to Florida, too. Fuck it, dude. Let it ride. We need more Uber drivers and Teslas down here. So keep them coming. Keep them coming, baby.
How many more do you have?
I got 2 more.
2 more?
Yeah.
Go ahead and present one then.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
set it up this
Well,
way.
just...
I got a feeling we're going to need time with my last 2.
Oh, God, here we go. Emotional fucking support story. Listen, I like cars. If you watch the show, it's no fucking secret. If you know what I drive, I mean, it's one of a kind around here. I just got a basic little truck with a little tree behind, nothing fucking special.
It's pretty classic. It's vintage looking. I
yeah,
dig it.
I'd like to get a vintage God damn these fucking branches. I like to get a little vintage. There we go. Sagging just like my fucking balls. Right
Yep.
there, dude.
Just dangling. Low rider.
Yeah, it's a little heavy. Yeah, so, that's really it. So, my little story right there. So, I like these gummies, though. They taste like nothing.
Right,
but,
they are pretty good, though.
You know.
I am disappointed that they don't taste like the product that.
I mean, you couldn't squirt a little fucking Clausen pickle juice in the gummy? Like, really? You couldn't do that? That's like breaking the bank?
It's a tacky gum,
Unbelievable.
Whatever.
At least lace it with some fucking weed or something. Like, you're doing nothing. You're giving me nothing.
Well, what's your favorite, like, do you watch any Christmas movies? Like, what was yours? It was a Christmas Story, right?
A Christmas Story is always my go-to.
That's
but
the go-to.
That's my go-to. I have to watch it. But, I'll watch fucking Will Ferrell Elf.
Okay.
I'll watch all the
A lot of people don't like that movie.
I like it.
It was fine.
But then like the cartoons like Rudolph, the fucking Frosty the Snowman, like because those are classic, old school, woke, or anti-woke, I like that shit, oppressed people, I like that. So yeah.
Well, and I know we have always agreed to disagree.
Yep. Oh God.
He's going on the tree, brother.
There we go.
He's going on the tree.
There
we
we
have John McClane stuck in the AC vent.
Where the fuck did you find this shit? Listen. Here we had this argument last year, but listen, I don't even think I brought this up to the attention. I may have, but dude, even Bruce Willis said it's not a Christmas movie. He went on stage. The man himself said it's not a Christmas movie.
And if I have to remind you, first of all, he didn't write it. He acted in it, so his opinion is his opinion.
Oh, his opinion doesn't matter.
Secondly, he was being cute because the entire quote was, to settle this once and for all, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. It's a Bruce Willis movie. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Oh, my God.
So if you want to read into that, okay. We can go tit for tat. It is a movie about somebody who got dragged halfway across the country to go to some Christmas party to spend time with in-laws he didn't want to, or ex-wives and family and other people he didn't know, and then has, conflict. There's a coming back together, brings the family back together. There's so many Christmas elements. We went through it.
No, it's not. Listen.
We went through
Bottom line is this. He went there for some fucking ass, okay?
He didn't want to go.
Again, no. Because he wants ass. When you want ass, you do shit you don't want to fucking do. You think I want to fucking meet parents? You think I want to meet
It wasn't ass.
It's about getting fucking laid on Christmas. That's what it's about. And unfortunately, you had some fucking Harry Potter wannabe fucking rolling in there, trying to grab some fucking Chinese money, which, whatever. And, listen.
I think it was
if the CCP was around back then, maybe, whatever. Same fucking, whatever.
Yeah, welcome to the party,
Shout
pal.
out to Japan. Listen, he even said it's not a Christmas movie, so I don't give a fuck. Whatever. Look, I'm full of hot takes today, baby. Okay, I'll do my last one. Keeping it simple. I know you kids don't know what it is these days because you don't go outside worth a shit. And I didn't see they have any any on Fortnite, but it's just a snowman. You used to make this in the snow, put a little carrot on it. I know you kids these days are allergic to the fucking outdoors, but, there was a time where we used to go outside and play. So, whatever, a little what could have been.
Yeah. You roll it. I made a snowman once when I got to go to Canada for a winter for
And
Christmas.
you put the carrot on the bottom like a fucking Canadian.
Yeah, and the 2 pieces of coal for his balls.
Yes.
You got to.
Classic.
Well, every tree needs a topper.
Yes.
And technically this is an ornament. But I'm going to need help with this one.
Doubt it.
No, I'm going to need help with this one.
Okay, let's see it. Pull it out, big
Right.
boy.
I'm going to need help because this ornament, it can't hang itself.
The ornament didn't hang itself. Yes. Jeffrey Epstein.
We didn't have a star on the tree.
Where the fuck did you find this shit? That is
Epstein.
awesome.
This ornament did not hang itself, and
It needs to go right
his
on top.
list is apparently officially about to be released at the beginning of 2024.
Bro, it's been doctored. Listen,
think
when
so?
the
Yeah,
list comes
most
out,
likely.
it's gonna be all fucking Trump supporters. Anybody who even worked with Trump, that's what's gonna be.
No,
Promise you.
I mean,
promise you.
Yeah.
You're not gonna see fucking Bill Clinton on there. You're not gonna see any of these other people. It's gonna be
The
straight.
people we all know were there too.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
they
whatever.
were all involved with them. So everybody really is sketchy at that point.
Yeah.
But
Beautiful. Those gummies made you burn. I mean, beautiful. I mean, you really have
this is our tree.
everything. I
We
mean,
really do. We got the lights on it. Jesus. What more can you ask
Epstein. Shout out to
for?
Epstein.
Yeah, shout out to Epstein.
I mean, really, if anybody should win Woman of the Year, I mean, it's really Epstein. I
Times
mean,
Person of the
such
Year?
a pioneer. He really knew. He really knew how to make women. That's all I gotta say. It's a shame. It's a shame he killed himself. You know, it's a shame. I gotta say. Do you have any like specific themes for Christmas, like for your Christmas dinner? Or like
Oh.
with your family, was it ever a theme base or just like
Christmas Eve was.
whatever? Christmas Eve was.
Christmas
Okay.
Eve was a traditional Czech Christmas Eve. So we do thin sliced veal scallopini that's breaded. And there's like mashed turnips, potato salad. Oh, don't knock it till you try it, brother. My mom does the green beans. She does like those wedge cut potatoes with bacon roasted in the oven.
Okay.
Quite good.
All right, because you had me
the
out.
sautéed green beans and slivered almonds that are it's a good mix.
I'm not a big green bean casserole.
It's not casserole.
Oh. Okay.
She just sautés them. It's not like with
Oh.
the cream of mushroom soup and the French fried onions and all that. It's sautéed green beans, fresh green beans. You snap the ends
Yeah.
and do
Let's
all
get
that.
back to the wedges with the bacon.
Oh, yeah.
Where are we at on that?
Get the fingerling potatoes.
Yeah.
And cut them all in halves.
Yeah.
And then put it on a big cookie sheet with the foil and put
Oh, yeah.
olive oil over it.
That's fucking
Coat it
hot.
all, and then you crumple up bacon and put it all in there so it gets real crispy
Dude, my
as
balls
the
are
potatoes
tingling.
are cooking.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. You'll go
Yes.
back in for thirds. Like
Oh,
seconds, you already
fuck
know are
yeah.
happening, so you're not even
If
thinking
you
about
just
that.
gave me a plate of that, I'd be happy. Fuck. Dude.
It is delicious.
Shit. Okay. So Christmas. Okay. So then Christmas Day. What are you doing?
Typically, lately, they've been doing ham. They've just been doing the
Okay.
traditional Christmas ham.
Okay.
As a kid, it used to always be another damn turkey. Because turkey deals used to be so good all the time
Right.
that we would get two, because that was always the limit, two per customer, so that there's plenty to go around.
Yeah.
And so we'd have two. So we figured, okay, it's a big dinner, Thanksgiving, traditionally turkey. It was a good deal. Let's get a couple.
Right.
What else can we're not going to sit this in the deep freezer. I mean, you could, but we're not going to.
Right.
just
So let's
use it.
have turkey
Yeah,
again.
that solves that problem. We can focus on decorating our tree, getting presents, doing the house.
And the sides, did you keep it the same as Thanksgiving? Like if
Yeah,
you had that
about the
turkey?
same.
Okay. So you're just okay. All right.
But now the last few years they've been doing a Christmas ham, which has been nice
Okay.
because I really like that, and my mother makes like a honey mustard-ish type, but it's from scratch. Like she gets the
Ooh.
ground Coleman's mustard.
Yeah.
And I made it with her one time. I can't remember, but we're like mixing it with a little bit of sugar, and then there's and I'm like, what is this concoction? And she's like, this is the sauce that's going to go on the side. And then when I taste it, I mean, I love Ken's honey mustard. I think that's my brand. Like I will buy, I'm not a brand name person
Yeah.
when it comes to stuff like that because usually anything's fine. Honey mustard specifically, I know this is odd, but Ken's honey mustard is my go-to. If they bottle this stuff the way she makes it, however her measurements are, it's perfect.
Okay.
I would rather have that.
Okay.
But
But yeah,
then, she'd be like the elves in the workshop all year because I'm going to be
as
using
they
it
should.
on everything.
Yeah. Yeah. I was kind of
What do
like
you guys have?
I was kind of like that too. Like growing up, like it was a turkey again.
Mhm.
But then it's kind of like I don't know. There was like a point like in high school or something where it's just like why are we doing turkey again? Because we did like the repeat Thanksgiving thing, whatever, and then we kind of just I don't know. There was something where we're just like there's no like theme like dinner wise. Like you can kind of just do whatever the fuck you want, kind of.
I
So
know
we
people
kind of
that did seafood for Thanksgiving.
yeah. So I mean, because really, what's the main purpose of the Christmas, Thanksgiving, whatever? It isn't like it's not like you have to have a turkey. It's just
Right.
family spending time together, being thankful, whatever.
You could have Lunchables. You could have bagel bites and gummies.
Yeah.
For all I care.
Yeah,
As long
whatever.
as you're together.
All right.
You're right.
That's the whole point. So at least now when we do for Christmas, we just do Italian theme crisps. So we'll do the chicken cutlets, the stuffed shells. This is not Italian, but I love sweet potatoes with marshmallows on top. That's like my fucking shit. Yeah, but we'll do Brussels sprouts, applesauce, fish, homemade
lasagna.
No.
That's why you do the stuffed
We do
shells.
the stuffed shells.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
fair. No, yeah, that's pretty much
and then dessert, all that shit.
tiramisu.
So, no.
No, sorry, I was sticking with the Italian.
No,
thing.
no, it's usually cookies, fucking ice cream, that sort of shit. Things that we like, but
You guys do like hot cocoa with marshmallows? I know you like sweet potato with marshmallows.
yeah, I kind of just grew out of that, man. Like I could. I could kind of care less of hot chocolate, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just like, eh.
Yeah.
I will tell you, though, I had a boss that got us fucking the Swiss Miss hot cocoa, but it was the Lucky Charms one. Actually, no, it wasn't a boss. It was actually my mom who bought it one year. We tried it.
Kind of boss.
Yeah, whatever. Used to be, whatever. So, she knows her place. So, the marshmallows are the Lucky Charms marshmallows, okay? So she's like, oh, this should, let's change it up a bit. And I gotta tell you, appearance-wise, it looks fucking crazy. Because it's just,
thinking about it.
Because it's just black and you got fucking rainbow colors floating on top. It looks weird. It just doesn't look right. It's just like, and not that it tastes any different than regular hot chocolate. It's just a different marshmallow. But still, it was fucking weird. But, whatever. People change.
We have decorated our Christmas tree. We're in the holiday spirit. We're all just about there. Hopefully you guys have done the same, and hopefully that you all have a Merry Christmas or whatever you celebrate. And if you don't celebrate anything, just have a good day off. Don't piss on everybody else's parade. I ain't doing it. Be better than that.
Do you have any projections for yourself? What do you think 2024? You got any projections? How you personally, how you feeling? Anything?
I'm
Something
just
to look
riding
forward
the wave,
to?
brother.
Just riding it out?
Riding the wave, dude.
Yeah?
Because I have no idea what could happen, and everything could change like that at any given moment. So it's just day to day for me.
How do you think this year's turned out for you? 2023. What do you think? How you feeling? You seem a little bit better. I mean, you're more in the holiday spirit than I am.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I'm saying.
Getting better now. I will say that I felt for the majority of the year it was just a big kick in the teeth.
Okay.
I know we make it look like fun.
Yeah.
Out here, but we're right there in the trench with the rest of you guys when shit's going down.
Okay.
Shit's going down.
Yeah.
Life happens, and I'm just gonna continue to look towards any positives that I can see. Go for the small victories, because if I string enough of those together, the day could be a W.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I choose to look at it that way.
Okay.
That's also a big part of it, and that's been changing. My perspective has been changing. So I guess, yeah, to answer your question for 2024, I have a general overall positive feeling. I'm not going to say I should say about what or why, but what could be worse?
Right. Okay. That's good. I know everyone's fucking freaking out about 2024 for obvious reasons, but I don't know, it's weird. It's just personally me, I just have good feelings for myself that 2024 is going to be a good year. It's going to be a breakout year for me. That's kind of what I'm feeling. So just getting dialed the fuck in.
I'm getting bricked up over here.
Yeah, I mean, 2023 was a rough year, man. Like, it was rough, but I gotta tell you, man. Like when I hit 30, dude, it was just something. I had to like look at myself, like a lot of self reflection. So it's been strange, and
that's good. It'll happen again too. More and more frequently.
Yeah, just Jesus. But
Jesus.
Yeah.
He saw that.
I will say this to anybody who's listening, watching, whatever. We can get so caught up in what's going on in the world, work. We get so wrapped up in all this fucking shit, paying bills and all this other stuff. Just try to enjoy the small things in life. And if you can, at certain moments and times, besides being appreciative to the people around you, don't be afraid to spend a little bit on yourself. Don't be afraid to splurge a little bit on you personally.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself because, you worked for it on some degree. You worked for it. And, you should kind of reward yourself for that. Give yourself a pat on the back for that. And, however old, however old you are currently, time kind of can go by pretty quickly. And like I said, we're all guilty of it. We get so worked up and, our minds are just so focused on certain things that we kind of lose appreciation of things that we have and,
Especially
people
this
that
time
we
of year.
have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With everyone running around, you're trying to get all this extra stuff done. You could constantly be worried about who you may forget or if you have enough cash or all this other stuff. But you make a great point. If you don't feel like you're getting a lot of that from others, or maybe you don't have others to get that from, give it to yourself.
Yeah.
Because if no one else is going to do it, you might as well.
Deep thoughts with Tyler.
Let's not get that
Yeah.
deep. I can't swim.
It is a Christmas miracle.
It is.
Wow.
It is. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. Yeah, that's right. We're not saying Happy Holidays in this fucking show. We're
Happy
saying
New
Merry
Year.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Happy New Year. Yeah,
We'll probably see you before the new year.
we might. Who knows at this point? But Merry Christmas, everybody.